first video. I'm Chelsea. Farmhouse Garden is our business, local flower farm here in a small town of Texas. Big passion is cooking. I'm not so much the best baker, but I try, and cooking just comes naturally and I love it. So I'm gonna try and share homemade good recipes. So my first recipe, I haven't tried this one ever before, homemade graham crackers. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm just trying to make more homemade, not buying products with ingredients that I don't know what they are, especially for my kids. So I'm just gonna jump in. I have my butter. So I've been switching a lot of ingredients. This is Kerry Gold butter. So you're gonna add about a cup of butter of your choice to a standing mixer if you have it, or use a handheld with a bowl. So I'm gonna add that. This one is gonna call for a cup of brown sugar. I love recipes preferably with brown sugar, like banana bread. I love a brown sugar rather than the white sugar. It just has a different flavor. So you're gonna cream those together until it starts like coming off the sides. And then once that's going well, you're gonna take vanilla. This one is gonna call for a teaspoon, but actually I'm gonna get better at this. It's gonna be a jumbled mess till I get there. 2 teaspoons baking powder. So I'm gonna add that. I like to try and add the ingredients that are dry so then I can use the same teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of vanilla of your choice. And then 2 eggs. Pause my mixer while I do this, otherwise it's just gonna go everywhere. So it's gonna be 1, 2, I'm gonna start that again. So all that's gonna blend together. My next thing, the last thing, is gonna be flour. You're gonna have 3 cups of your choice of whole wheat flour. I'm gonna use Kamut flour. If you've never heard of it, look it up. It's a pure organic wheat, and I feel like the flavor is just better than any flour. Okay, so that's pretty much good like that. So I'm gonna start adding my flour to it. Take me a little minute. Before you start all this, make sure you're heating your oven to 350. Mine is doing that for once. Usually I forget to preheat. It's probably why I'm not like the best baker. So we got 1 cup. I'm gonna start mixing it while I get the other cup ready. Okay. Just really trying to find more pure products lately, like organic flour, organic vanilla, true butter, raw milk, things like that. It's just how we want to start doing things. Don't have to do it that way, but I'm loving how it's going so far. Pause it, do it again. Let's lock. Mix in another one, and then 1 last cup. Start pulling aside from the sides. And last cup. Smells good. So that's gonna mix together. And then I have my parchment paper over here, I'm gonna move it once this is all done mixing. But you basically flatten it out to the thickness you want. It's not gonna rise. It is gonna be the thickness that you roll it out to. Okay, this is totally done. So I'm gonna take this, take the paddle out. So I have really fun like fall ideas coming. That's why I wanted to try and make homemade graham crackers, because I have some fun things to go with it. So we got all that. It's kind of like a Play-Doh texture, if you know what I mean. It's all mixed together. I'm gonna take my bowl off. I'm gonna set my mixer aside. Everything aside. All right, we're gonna try and get this to come out. All right. I talk a lot when I'm nervous, and being on camera makes me nervous, but it's fun. All right, so I got the dough. Kind of put it in the middle of this right here. I'm gonna get a rolling pin. I'm just gonna flatten it. Probably gonna want a little flatter. It's already kind of sticking. I'm gonna take mine, set that down. This into the rolling pin, and we're golden. All right. So just basically make it almost a large rectangle. Kind of a mess. It's a really easy recipe though, and not very many ingredients, which is always nice in my opinion, especially with 3 wild boys running around usually. So keep doing that. Assuming it just doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, my first time making it too. So we're gonna actually do it all together. Hopefully you guys make it at home and share with me. So I'm gonna do that. I don't really want it too thick. You don't want it too much. Like if you make a s'more, you know, don't want it too much graham cracker. Okay, I think I'm good on that. I'm gonna get a cutter. Maybe a knife. I'm just gonna kind of make it the shape of a graham cracker, basically. That's what I'm guessing. I bet you could really do it cute with some good cookie cutters, especially like holiday time. Like ghosts and gingerbread men. Ooh, that one a little weird shaped, but mine are not gonna be perfect, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, I'm gonna go like there, there. I'm gonna go, let's see. Some are really big, and I don't like that. It's kind of like I'm talking to you, but I feel like I'm talking to myself. So I got them cut. My stuff. I got a lined cookie sheet. You can line it how you want. I like parchment paper, but I'm gonna start adding, oops, it's falling apart already, my rectangles to it. And hopefully they're not too thin. Hopefully they're not too thick. I'm going to line them on here, and basically you put them in 350, mine's preheated. I don't think all of them are gonna fit on this, but we're gonna try. The recipe made quite a bit. I'll have to let you know how many once I'm done. I'm gonna make the pretty ones on the sheet, not the broken one. Okay, I lined it. I'm gonna put these ones in, but first you want to take a fork, kind of do the dots like they do. Make it an authentic graham cracker. Just gonna do a few. I bet you could make, like, you know how in the store they have chocolate, you probably add cocoa powder, cinnamon ones, add just some cinnamon. So we might try something different next time. These are not perfect by far, so if you think we got perfection going on here, we don't. All that matters is it tastes good and good ingredients. Okay, so they kind of look like graham crackers. Put them in. I'm going to take this first round out because I'm prone to burning things, but these look pretty stinking good. So I'm going to let these, push that in. There we go. Set these aside to cool. I'm gonna let these cool, but they look so good. And then I'm gonna move this, maybe not. See if I can do it. I'm gonna go ahead and try one and give you guys a true verdict on them. So you see graham cracker. Not as crunchy, but I like things softer. I think they taste good. It's kind of like a cookie. It's so good. All right, so I got them all on here. They're pretty great. I think they're good. Be really good as a s'more. Really good in like s'more bars if you made it like a casserole type one. Next on my list is to make homemade marshmallows as well. So maybe once I do that, I'll make a s'more.